Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SidAlpha, and we're here today to talk about Ashes of the Singularity, a new RTS game by Stardock Entertainment, the same company that brought us such titles as Sins of a Solar Empire and the Galactic Civilization series. And I have to admit going into this that considering the pedigree of the developers, I had a higher expectation than I normally would have, as I am a huge fan of both Sins of a Solar Empire and Galactic Civilization, so bear that in mind slightly as we proceed forward. I do expect more from these guys than I would a developer I've heard nothing about. Is that fair? No, clearly not. But the fact of the matter is, I know that they're capable of doing a really good job, and so it's something I've come to expect. Now, Ashes of the Singularity is, as I said, an RTS that was released on March 31st, and being this was a Stardock game, I just had to try it out. What I saw at first glance was very encouraging. Immediately, I noted the presence of a fully fleshed out single-player campaign and a multiplayer that was more than a token offering. All in all, is a very promising opening for me. Unit types are somewhat similar to what we have seen in the Supreme Commander series and uses very similar real-time resource mechanics, and a good variety of unit types cover the full gamut of what you would expect for a futuristic RTS like this. Now, the single-player campaign is pretty fun, however the story is a bit bland. I also noted that in between missions the audio is exceptionally quiet for the voiceovers, which caused me to turn my speakers up to be able to hear what was said, only to be blasted nearly out of my chair once it was finished if I didn't turn it back down quickly enough. Also, we're greeted with text-only in-game briefs, and I have yet to encounter any cutscenes outside of the introductory campaign, which did make me feel a little disappointed, to be honest. The AI, however, more than makes up for those small complaints, which honestly don't really detract from the gameplay at all. Now, in most RTSs, take StarCraft 2 for example, the normal AI is somewhat of a joke, only fighting hard AI and up offers any form of real challenge at all. However, here, the normal AI was more than capable of proving difficult on its own. Actually using tactics, the AI doesn't rely simply on having more hit points or weapons doing more damage. No, it feels like you're fighting against an actual opponent. It was exceptionally well done in that regard and is something Stardock should be applauded for. Now, the multiplayer is definitely more than the token offering at launch that we saw with Homeworld Deserts of Karak. Here we have 25 maps of varying sizes available right out of the gate and an active community. I only had one or two times when I had to wait for a match, and that wasn't really outside of the norm for what is usually experienced in StarCraft 2 currently. I definitely did let out a sigh of relief when I saw that Stardock definitely recognized the longevity of RTS games comes from an active multiplayer community, and they took steps to ensure people would enjoy the experience. Offering all the features you should expect from multiplayer features, this game has the framework to last for quite some time. The graphics are quite good in this game, actually slightly better than I was expecting. They offer a decent zoom both in and out. The game was well crafted in this regard. Also, I noted no frame rate stutters or drops no matter the army size that I was employing. Whether it was 50 or 500, the game didn't even blink. Well optimized, the game stayed very smooth whether I was trouncing an opponent or getting my butt handed to me. I was definitely assured of no frame rate loss the whole time. Now, in regards to the story though, it's a bit boring, to be honest. I mean, it definitely felt tacked on, what with the text-only in-game briefs and the odd audio loss during the spoken dialogue options, but that's unfortunately pretty standard fare for RTSs these days. However, the campaign is a complete one, and depending on skill level or AI difficulty settings, could take over 20 hours or more to finish. But bear in mind that, as with any RTS, the multiplayer is where it's at. As well fleshed out as the multiplayer offering is at launch, you can be assured that there will be an active community for this game for some time, offering plenty of replayability and ensuring that you definitely will get your money's worth out of the game. So all in all, guys, the game easily met my already high expectations for Stardock. Once again, they came through and delivered a quality game that I am proud to be able to recommend to others. So if you are a fan of real-time strategy, give Ashes of the Singularity a chance. I can guarantee you'll be happy with it. It is available on Steam now for $50 or your original equivalent. And thanks again, guys, for taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget to high-five those like and subscribe buttons right in the face. And once again, I am SidAlpha, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, boys and girls. Thanks for checking my video out. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button and maybe even that subscribe button. Trust me, it works really good. Don't forget to share with your friends, and if you're interested in following me on Twitter and Facebook, the links for that are in the description down below. I also have a Patreon if you're interested in helping to support the growth of my channel, and the link for that is down below as well. And once again, thanks for watching and supporting my channel, guys. I really appreciate it.